Welcome to Real Life Investing. This is Al coming to you today. I'm going to talk to you about Ondo. Wow, I'm telling you, things are going pretty well right now. Overall, I see that Ondo is at 80 cents. I've told several of you guys before that as we see Ondo below $1, that's a good time to start taking inventory and see do you have a little bit of extra, how can I say, want to make an extra investment. Just remember, whatever we say on the channel is not financial advice. Also, if you like what you see today on the channel, just ask you to like and subscribe to us. We are growing, and we just ask you to grow with us. Now, let's start looking at Ondo. And if we notice right here on the 1 day, it's up about 2%, not that bad. So let's go ahead and look at the 7 day. On the 7 day, it's up 5. And let's see, for the month, oh, it's only down 4%. Apparently, we can see right here that we got a lot of positive momentum with Ondo. So this is something we might want to take note of. While it's below $1 and while it's at 80 cents, we see that there is a consolidation that's been going on here. So while that has been happening, we want to keep that in mind for future reference. So this is a young company. This is a young cryptocurrency. As far as like a lot of the things that they're doing are innovative and very revolutionary. So in the years to come, it's not going to be 80 cents. Like I said, not financial advice, but just a heads up. Now, let's keep it moving. If you notice that for the 1 year, Ondo is only down, 14%. I'm a little curious to see the all-time. The all-time, it is way up. Looks like it's up almost quintuple, almost 5 times as much. So almost up 400%. So that's pretty awesome. So just a heads up, we're getting in on the ground level to a certain extent. You know what I mean? But the thing is, we got to see Ondo for what it is. Right now, Ondo is young as far as like a lot of the things it's doing. And because of the administration that we have right now, how can I say, cryptocurrency is a little bit more friendly. I would say this administration is a little bit more crypto friendly, maybe a lot more, to be honest with you, since we don't have to worry about a lot of those lawsuits from the SEC. I think a lot of people have been a little bit impatient though, but let's not worry about that. Main thing is you can see the writing on the wall. I'm going to show you some writing today. Now, first of all, let's go ahead and look at the Bitcoin price, which is 108. Ethereum is at 2,600. Not coin market cap, but the market cap itself is at 3.3 trillion. Fear and greed is somewhere in the middle at 50. So just a heads up on that. Look at the Bitcoin dominance, 64%. Ethereum is at 9.4%. So we're waiting for altcoin season. It looks like, according to what this chart says, it's not anywhere close. But anyways, let me leave that alone. But main thing is, guys, that we can see the setup coming and we can see the momentum down the road. Looking at the X site with Ondo right here, I want you guys to notice what they're saying. This is from July the 3rd. We're excited to announce the launch of a $250 million Ondo Catalyst Initiative, one of the largest dedicated commitments to support the tokenization of real-world assets with support from, and this is going to be Pantera Capital. So these guys are, what's that, 250 million. So that's a lot of money to be offering and a lot of money that's going into the system, so to speak. So very, very impressive. Nice Ondo Catalyst. Notice the 250 million right there. So let's keep it looking a little bit, keep it moving somewhat. So let's see, new chapter in compliant infrastructure for tokenized assets. Last week, we announced an agreement to acquire Oasis Pro. We're going to look at that a little bit more as well. So laying the groundwork for Ondo to develop a regulated tokenized securities. So automatically, they teamed up with somebody who was already regulated with the SEC because they want no issues. So right there, that's going to give you a lot of positive momentum, just saying. Now, let's keep it moving a little bit. This is also, as one of the first ATS is authorized to enable settlement of digital securities, transactions in the fiat and stablecoins, Oasis Pro brings the most comprehensive digital asset licenses in the US. Beautiful announcement because they team up with somebody who's already licensed, already has a good relationship with the SEC. So that's going to be awesome. These guys are going to be about making the money. So just a heads up on this. Let's move down a little bit more. See if I can. This is from Ben Grossman. Let's see. Let me read what he's telling you. So it's fun fact, 250 million, and this is going to be 60% of all Solana real world assets. Total value locked is from Ondo Finance assets. So that's a lot of money locked up with Ondo. So let's look at here. It says the total value of token real world assets on Solana has surged to 418 million, a new all-time high. In other words, you got even more money after that last announcement. So this is from like a few hours ago from what you see here. Growth over 150% in the last 3 months. Total users are what's this, 53,000 and up. See, over, what's that, 600% in the last 30 days. This is getting insane. So just to give you a heads up, Solana, part of the Ondo Finance network. So, here's another little bit of information. I'm going to move past this afterwards. But right here, this is from the CEO of Robinhood. It says tokenization is the biggest innovation to come to capital markets in the past decade. So this is innovative. This is a game changer. And the fact that Ondo is on the ground level means that they're going to be able to get how can I first mover status. It's almost like creating a McDonald's before there was a McDonald's. So automatically you're going to be the first one to get in on the ground action. Afterwards, other people will come, but they will not be as effective. So this is going to be incredibly nice. So right here it says that Tenev, let me see if I can find that little piece of information. It was talking about how that tokenization solves the liquidity problem. So that was, I saw that just a second ago, just a little bit of information. I wanted us to mention that. Let's keep it moving a little bit. Let's go a little bit further. I want you to get some more information on Ondo. This is from the actual website and the Ondo ecosystem. Don't forget that Ondo is teamed up with a lot of great players. Aptos, we got Arbitrum, Arculus, we got Aries Market, Alex Acceler, let's see, Backpack, let's see, BlackRock. Can't get any bigger than BlackRock, folks. And let's see, going down, I think we got some Chainlink, we got Coinbase. I'm just looking at the first page, Ethereum, First Citizens Bank. We got a lot of amazing things that we're seeing here. Just a heads up on this. This is going to be awesome. Jupiter. But I mean, this is just a ton of people that are a part of the Ondo team. So just to give you a heads up on how effective and how widespread the Ondo ecosystem is. There's Squid. I mean, there's a lot of people here, just saying. Not financial advice, but we're looking at some heavy hitters. XRP ledgers, this is insane. Let's go ahead and look a little bit. Let me see if I can find a little bit more information that I see. This is going to be another article. This is from CoinWorld. So right here it says Grayscale adds Ondo Finance to DeFi fund, replaces Polkadot with Dare, etc. So in other words, they're mentioning right here that Grayscale is adding Ondo Finance to the DeFi fund. Grayscale, of course, we know is got a lot of Bitcoin, ETFs, things of that nature that they're bringing forward. And these guys are really moving with the money. So let's see what else we're going to be talking about. One of the most significant updates came in the DeFi fund where Grayscale added Ondo for the first time. The move marks a major milestone for the asset, which now makes up 18.22% of the fund. So just to give you a heads up, somebody's invested in Ondo, and that would happen to be Grayscale. There's a lot more information in this article as well. We're not going to worry about that per se, but you can get a chance to read that for yourself. But we want to keep you abreast of the great things that are happening with Ondo. Let's talk about something else. Ondo Finance secures $1.4 billion path to regulated tokenized securities with major U.S. broker deal. And this is where another part of that Ondo Finance and Oasis Pro deal. So just to give you a heads up, this is how large the deal actually is. So, and talking about them being a SEC broker, registered broker, that is, says with the $1.4 billion in tokenized assets under management, Ondo is doubling down on regulated real-world asset tokenization. Ondo is really getting into the space, and what they're doing is they're building such a strong foundation. They're gonna show themselves to be the biggest, if not one of the biggest, how can I say, real-world asset financial managers. Just saying. Let's keep it moving a little bit. One more bit of information, and we're going to try to wrap this up for today. This is a little bit older, but it's still a goodie. Solana Foundation Digit Wallet joined Ondo Finance's Market Alliance. So we have 8 cryptocurrency exchanges have joined a group formed to accelerate the adoption of tokenized assets. Decentralized finance platform Ondo Finance has announced the formation of the Global Markets Alliance, an industry partnership with cryptocurrency wallets, custodians, and exchanges aimed at accelerating the adoption of on-chain financial assets. Just saying, guys, this is getting ridiculous how well that they're doing. Let me just list the companies real quick. Says the alliance includes the Solana Foundation, Digit Wallet, Jupiter Exchange, Trust Wallet, Rainbow, Gitbo, this is Fireblocks, 1inch, and Alpaca. So in other words, this is really amazing. These guys are doing awesome work. Ondo's announcement suggested that more companies could soon join the alliance. So therefore, we have a great team forming, a team of financial real-world asset companies. So this is getting to be, how can I say, it's gonna be like a snowball, a positive snowball. Very, very bullish, positive momentum. Just a heads up on that. So this should do great work. According to the Ondo Finance, the initiative seeks to bring capital markets on chain and establish standards for the interoperability of tokenized stocks. So guys, this is going to be incredible. All of these companies that are worth billions of dollars coming together and doing great things. Ondo Finance is just getting started. These guys are really young from what they're, how can I say, for their mission. So just a heads up on that. Let me go back a little bit to the all. Let me see where, whoa, good grief. These guys are even younger than I thought. So apparently, I can't remember the exact time that they started, but it was like 2023, 2024. It looks like they started on the market 2024 at the very beginning. So what you're looking at is a very, very young crypto with a lot of not only promise, but guaranteed promise to a certain extent. Everything in life is guaranteed, but at the same time, if you're really looking for something that's gonna 10x with a no-brainer, I'm thinking this Ondo would definitely be your choice. Beyond that, it could go beyond that, but what I'm saying is, like, you're looking at a lot of money coming in. The bull run is not even here as of yet. And also, once the liquidity is released and we're able to see more money in the market, once interest rates drop even just a tad bit, I think that Bitcoin is going to blow up, and we're going to have other things get stronger as well. Then we'll have Ethereum, etc., and then we'll see the snowball happening. But right now, before things get crazy, my personal opinion, and not financial advice, is see if you can lock up as much of this Ondo under $1 that you can. This is Al with Real Life Investing. Go for a sure winner. I believe this one's guaranteed. But anyway, you guys take it easy, and we'll talk with you soon. Have a great one. Bye. Please share, like, comment, and subscribe to Real Life Investing. And thank you for watching.